This episode is brought to you by Kia's first 3-row all-electric SUV, the Kia EV9, with available all-wheel drive and seating for up to 7 adults, with a 0 to 60 speed that thrills you 1 minute, and available reclining lounge seats that unwind you the next. Visit kia.com/EV9 to learn more. Ask your Kia dealer for availability. No system, no matter how advanced, can compensate for all driver error and or driving conditions. Always drive safely.
Join me, 48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty, on my podcast, My Life of Crime, as I take on true crime investigations like no other. This season, I'm looking into the labyrinth of crime and secrets within families. I'm cutting straight to the evidence and talking to the people directly involved, including investigators and the families of victims. Listen to My Life of Crime with Erin Moriarty wherever you get your podcasts.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, so the last episode that I did exposing YouTube, that was supposed to be, this episode was supposed to be the first episode, but I started thinking of the harassment and bullying stuff, and I was like, nah, let me save for what I want to talk on in the next episode. And then, talk on that stuff then. But no, what I actually wanted to talk on in the first episode for this one is there's too many episodes. I'm like, I ain't confused myself. But anyways, no, in today's episode, I will be talking on some of the graphic content that I've seen, more so like nudity and stuff, where it's like something that is pretty much like borderline porn on YouTube. And that's something that says it's existed ever since I had gotten into YouTube. Like, I'm telling you, some of this stuff, like, I can think of like times where they don't really be recommending that stuff now. I feel like now they just kind of be recommending like stuff that you watch on the regular, or like the bigger creators, like it'll be like Mr. Beast or somebody like him and things. But no, back then, like, it was YouTube. I'm telling you, man, like, it was literally like an internet pit stop. Like, and no, the thing is, like, what I mean by that is like the content now, they don't really so the thing is this: it might not be on the front page, but it still exists on YouTube. And I'm telling you, like, the amount of content, like, my thing is this, all right? There's this movie, and I overall want to just see real quick if this movie, because I remember that movie being, like, one of the most graphic movies, like, that shows some stuff. But, hold on for a second, let me open that up. But, I want to see if they have this. No, they have it. They have it where you can watch that movie. It's this, I'm not going to say the name of it, but there is this movie that does show, it shows some stuff in there, all right? And because I know there might be some kids listening to things. Let's just say they show two women being very intimate with each other. And that's a movie that you can buy and watch on YouTube. So my thing is this. What makes that any different? Like, because if, like, let's say if I were to upload some content like that, the video would instantly get taken down, right? What makes the content that I would upload any different from the content from that? And I'm like, it's a movie that you gotta buy, but it's like, fam, if kids can go out here and buy like freaking V-Bucks and Fortnite and skins in Call of Duty and all these other different things, I'm saying, if a kid has a hold of their parents' credit card, or they somehow, some way manage to get a hold of their parents' credit card, and they go out and they buy that movie and they sit down and watch it, YouTube's not gonna, are they editing that stuff out? Like, are they, like, because my thing is this, that's something where I'm like, I might just put it to the test. I might not buy that movie, but I'll buy a movie that I know, you know what, no, I'll buy Django Unchained, and see overall if they show, because there was a scene where they had showed some, like, explicit, like, stuff in there and stuff, and, no, I'll put it to the test. I'll put it to the test, see if they show, and my thing is this. If they'll show what they showed in Django, then I know that they'll show what they show in that movie and stuff. But my thing is this. How is it that content like that is allowed, right? Even if it's like some movie. How is it that content like that is allowed, but let me upload a reaction video of me reacting to a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and that's not allowed? Does that make any sense? A movie where it shows two women, okay, and that wasn't even the only part. There's parts like all throughout that movie where it's like it pretty much might as well be a like a pornography movie of some sorts, because it was like I remember there's this website. Because I remember it was a lot of people talking on that movie, and there's this website. I think it's I am BD. I think that's that internet international movie database. I think that's what that I don't know. I think that's what that stands for. But anyways, so they have a section on there where they'll let you know like the parental guides, because I remember there was like a lot of times like there'd be movies that I would want to go watch with my family, but I'm like, it's just weird watching they like them scenes, and so I'm like, I ain't trying to be sit down with my family and watch, so I'll be having to look. I remember like, no, that parental guide part of that movie database website, like it was coming in handy some days, because I'm like, there'll be a movie where it's like, you don't think that they'll have any of those like explicit scenes, and then sure enough they'll surprise you with it, and I'm like, fam, what does that got to do with the movie? All right, so but anyways, I remember I looked up some of this stuff in that movie, and I was like, bro, that's a movie, that's like an actual movie that done played in theaters. I'm like, how is that even allowed? Throughout the years of me going to the movies, I ain't never seen no stuff like that before, but I was like, nah, bro, that was one of those movies where I'm all like, nah, you gotta like watch it by yourself or with somebody that you feel comfortable with, like watching those types of movies. But I'm like, yeah, that's one of those movies where it's like, and my thing is this, when I think of that movie and I think of one of my YouTube videos, bruh, they will be showing my videos on PBS if it came down to it, on which movie or which is more appropriate for a kid to be watching. Because my thing is this, I've had people sit down and tell me that they've watched my videos as a family together. Do you think they have watched that movie where they're showing two women being extremely intimate with each other, like literally showing what they're doing? Do you think at the end of the day, what would you rather want to sit down and watch with your family? One of my videos or a movie where they're showing some intimate scenes? I'm saying your parents is there, your grandparents is there, your kids are there, your whoever, people that you know you would not want to watch that type of stuff with. And I think I remember watching, or like it was an interview or something, and they were all like, one of the actresses' dads, they walked out of the movie because it was like, that's uncomfortable. But do you think they would find it uncomfortable if they were watching one of my YouTube videos? And I'm like, fam, I remember it was 2 times where it was it was like somebody I used to be friends with. But there was another one of my friends where he was saying him and his dad were sitting down and was watching one of my gaming videos. But I'm pretty sure they've probably watched some of my reaction videos together too. But I know there was one person that I used to be friends with where they were showing their mom sitting down on their lunch break watching one of my videos. And that was something where I was like, bruh, that's actually kind of cool. Like, I'm like, no, that's cool. But the thing is this, I don't say anything in my videos for somebody to be like, oh my God, I can't watch this. I can't, I can't, like, it's too much. It's too much. Like, it's not even on some stuff where it's like it's traumatizing, but it's just like it's inappropriate to watch. This is somebody at their job watching. And the funny thing is, besides that, even customers, freaking my manager, he was watching one of my videos at his job. Do you think he would watch a movie with 2 women being extremely intimate with each other at the job? He's gonna get fired over some stuff like that. So my question is how is it that movie is allowed, even if it's behind some paywall or something? How is it that movie is allowed but my videos aren't allowed? And that's not even with the videos, but it's like there have been at times where full-blown porn has been uploaded onto YouTube. How is it that stuff is allowed? The crazy thing about it is that what you have to understand with YouTube, and just not even with YouTube, but just with the internet, is that there are a lot of perverts when it comes to the internet. And so when a pervert knows that there are some explicit videos on YouTube, guess what they're going to do? They're going to go watch it. And so when you see these breastfeeding videos I remember there was a point in time where I was like learning about that stuff when I was in school. And no, I was like, there's no way that they got stuff like that on YouTube. Because I sat down, I was thinking of that. I was one of those kids that like to imagine and stuff, right? So I was like, I can't even imagine them having some stuff like that on YouTube. Because no nudity is allowed on YouTube, right? Go and look it up, and it's like, you just see, the thing is this, and then they have stuff like that, and I know people will probably be all like, well, I can see, that, but it's like, would you watch that video out in public? Would you watch, my thing is this, you being a grown man out at a Starbucks, out in church, out wherever, would you watch those types of videos out in public, or would you watch one of my videos out in public? Let's say it's the most cleanest video that let me just find a video, because I know there are some videos of mine that'll have like cussing and stuff in it and things. Not me cussing, but it'll be the video that I'm reacting to. But let me just see real quick. Let me just find. Okay, so there was like the parkour fails video that YouTube had took down. But I'm trying to think. There's like pranks gone wrong. Me playing. Okay, now that video had cussing in it and stuff. People getting scared. So it probably was like a jump scare type video or something. So anyways, what would you rather watch? Me reacting to people getting jump scared, or would you rather watch a breastfeeding video out in public? You're a man with no breasts, and you out here watching a breastfeeding video out in public. Because what people are going to see is just you looking at boobs. So they're just going to see that. They're not gonna see you watching no breastfeeding video. You're all like, oh, I'm learning about breastfeeding and stuff. So yeah, they had like these videos. And my thing is this: why can't the videos? We obviously know what a breast looks like, but why is it that stuff not censored on YouTube? That's the thing that trips me out. It's like the censorship. It's selective. It'll only work for some things, right? And so, besides that, there's other types of, these quote-unquote educational videos that exist on YouTube. And the one that I had just, to overall, like, seeing things, like, so there's this thing that women have to, I don't know how to really describe it, but let's just say their lower privates are exposed. Those videos exist on YouTube. I think they call it pap smear, I believe. I think that's what, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know about these types of things and stuff, but I think that's what that is. And no, it's like pretty much a doctor goes down there and they start like, doing, and my thing is this: why does that exist? It's like, ain't nobody, my thing is this is the internet, where literally a good majority of the internet is perverts, all right? Maybe not a good majority, but like, there's a lot of perverts when it comes to the internet. Do you think they're watching that video, all right, for these quote-unquote educational reasons, or do you think they're watching that video because they're looking at a woman's privates? I'm saying, sit down and think about it. Why do you think that video got millions upon millions of views? It ain't like my thing is this: whether it's a birth video, whether it's one of those videos where it's in a woman's lower region or her upper region or her back region, whatever the situation is, why can't I not go to a doctor's office and figure that stuff out myself? Why do those types of videos exist on YouTube? Why is there not a website where you can go there where that, like, this stuff will be okay to, like, oh, okay, like, this is that. But it's like, why does that stuff exist on YouTube? Why is there not like a doctor website where you can learn that stuff and it would be normal to be on that website versus YouTube? And that's the thing, where it's like YouTube, they're so blind to that stuff. They're all like, oh, well, yeah, it's being uploaded for educational reasons. No, it is not. My thing is this, again, perverts on the internet. That's why that video, my thing is this: if those videos are monetized, people are making money off of perverts. That's all I'm going to say about that. People, because they know, oh, if I show this woman's lower region, upper region, back region, we're going to accumulate a gang of views. I guarantee and I promise you, if you look in the comment sections of some of those videos, it ain't people all like, oh, thanks, I just recently, yeah, there's probably going to be some people in there, might be going through college for reasons like, those like doctor reasons and stuff. But I guarantee and I promise you, you're going to see a comment where somebody ain't paying attention to nothing that doctor said. They're not paying attention to anything that video stands for. They are looking at a woman's body. That's all that they care about. So why is it, my thing is this, why would it be an issue if those videos were censored? And that's what overall, like, even saying about my videos, it's like the part that you so-called claim goes against the guidelines, why not just censor it out? Why not give me that option to censor that stuff out? Like, if it been on some stuff where it's like, okay, but the thing is this, I get that if I was doing something, but again, it's just my reaction videos, right? So my thing is this, if the reaction video is censored out, right, I wouldn't even care about that. But if the whole video gets censored out, or if you just take that part out that so-called goes against the guidelines, I'm saying, fam, that's okay. Or even if you just took the video, if it was on some stuff where you took the video down because the video that I reacted to went against the guidelines, but I myself, and that's how I know YouTube's not watching my videos, because I know they're not talking about me when they're sending out these guideline strikes and stuff. Because I'm like, what did I say in the video where it went against the guidelines? What did I say or do in those videos for myself to go against the guidelines? It's the video that I'm reacting to that goes against the guidelines. So if you took the video down, because that's what TikTok does. TikTok will take like the original video down and will probably just mute your video. So yeah, let's say for an example, you use some audio on TikTok that's viral, but it involves like, somebody saying the N-word or something. So what TikTok would do is they will mute the audio and be like, hey, the audio went against our guidelines, so we had to take the audio down. But that's like that for everybody. It ain't gonna just be like that just for one person. No, everybody gets affected. If they use that audio, everybody gets affected by it. YouTube don't do that. So I'm trying to figure out, why is it that I'm getting punished for something that somebody else did? That don't make no sense. That's like how I said in the last video. That's like me being a passenger in a car and I get a speeding ticket and they're the one that the other person is driving. I'm saying, like, nah, YouTube needs to fix their website, man. So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode, and peace.